Alright, good morning everyone, and welcome to the 23rd episode, believe it or not, of the Ironman challenge with Qyune and Sam, who's not here because I think I logged out flying. Let's go ahead and get right into the rules actually. The rules for the Ironman challenge are: number 1, no dying, no gear above white quality, no gear enchants, no talents, no potions, no flasks, no elixirs, no healthstones, no joining groups, no joining raids, no killing dungeon bosses or raid bosses. Altering that from no entering dungeons or raids, because you can enter those to turn in a quest, but you can't kill any bosses. No XP boosting activity, such as recruit a friend or the monk ratio. No battle pet leveling, no bodyguards, no professions. The bodyguards are in reference to Warlords of Draenor and Legion, so we don't really have to worry about that for a little bit. The professions, you can have one, and that is first aid only, so that includes your secondary professions. If you get if you train in cooking, that will disqualify you as well, so do watch out for that. Let's go ahead and knock out the YouTube progress, our other YouTuber progresses. We have Dollar Gaming, who reached level 40 yesterday. Fellow Swede, still an 11 Warlock. Exploding Ember is now a level 10 Mage, and Nihilum is a level 10 Brewmaster Monk, and Red Z, I think he streamed, he's the most recent one, I think he streamed about 2 days ago, is now a level 14 Paladin, so he's moving up pretty quick as well. Switch back here, my bad. Alright, so I didn't realize it until earlier this morning, but I logged out in the air while flying, just to kind of be safe. But what I've forgot to consider is that when you log back in, let's save this here. When you log back in, there's sometimes you have the bug where you're not mounted and you just fall from where you are. So that being said, we do have our button ready to click on the Goblin Gliders or disengage, either one. Now let's go in. Hopefully I don't just like fall out of the sky, because I did not think about that yesterday when I flew up. So alright, we're good, we're fine. The new thing that I discovered maybe a day or two ago is that you can use Goblin Gliders. So if those are in the auction house, those are an option for you. They're perfectly reasonable. You don't need a profession to be able to use them, and personally I kind of think it's overpowered, but it is allowed, so it's a huge saver if you say need to run from a mob or need to recover from falling off a ledge or something. So let's see, let's go over to today's game plan. Usually we stream, well, we stream every day from 6 to 9. 9's kind of like the bare minimum. Sometimes I'll go a little over, like I did yesterday for 6 hours, just to try to push it to 62 or 72. As you notice, we're just in that range, so I imagine we'll probably get to maybe 73 by the second or third hour, and then hopefully we'll have Borean Tundra wrapped up. If you do the Ironman challenge, for the love of God, don't do Howling Fjord. That was just such a clusterfuck of running back around and doing one quest at a time. So far, Borean Tundra has been pretty good to us as far as kind of keeping quests grouped up together. They are obviously spread out, and it's not going to be perfect, but I've enjoyed the experience in Borean Tundra more so than the Howling Fjord. Now, where are we going to go next? That's kind of up to debate. We have the Grizzly Hills, which is 73 to 75. We have Zoldrak. I kind of want to avoid this zone. There's just so many potion based quests, and as well as one central mob that kind of walks through the middle, and it's just really it's also a caster heavy zone, so it's just really not, for lack of better terms, it's kind of like trappy, if that's a word you want to use. There's a good many scenarios in this area that can one-shot you or slowly kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So we'll see how close to 73 and maybe even 74 we are. I don't think we'll be able to go to Sholazar Basin? Sholazar. We'll say that right. Sholazar Basin. And of course, there's always Dragonblight. So, with that all being said, and that all out the way, let's go ahead and get right into this. So we need, what's his name's totem. Let's go ahead and land again. Get ourselves all situated, get Sam out. Alright, we got all our companions. And I think this is... What is this? Is this above us? Or underneath us, I think? Let's see, Outer wants you... They want you to find the corpse. Yeah, you're probably drowned. Okay. Alright, well, let's get into this and clear this zone out. So how's everybody doing this morning? It is Thursday, right? That is the day we're on. Yes, it is. So how's everybody doing on a Thursday morning? The like I said, the goal today I think will be to get to 73, and maybe we can finish out Borean Tundra in 3 hours. I think they set up the zones such that it takes you a little while to get through them, so 3 hours might be a little too aggressive. I'm guessing that this thing's right underneath here. I don't know why there's 2 circles, to be honest. Let's see if we can take a look here. I do see a named mob. Alright, we got the totem. Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing is, if you do the quest and you're kind of unfamiliar with how it's supposed to be completed or where the quest item is, if there's those small circles, kind of keep in mind that a lot of times, not most, but I would say a significant portion of the time, those are not 100% accurate. So if it's not in that area, you know, don't be afraid to venture out of that small circle, that indication on the map. Elder hit wants you to kill Hygar, the horrible, and what's his name be? Alright. So I guess we just kill these guys one by one until what's his name pops up. So I did get a defensive spell yesterday when I was going back through and timestamping the videos and realized that I didn't have it up on the bar, so... Oh, that was him. Okay, let's go loot him. Maybe we'll get some of our mail pieces that we're looking for the Northrend transmog set. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, so the spell we need. Let's see if we can find that. We don't use Eagle Eye, that doesn't matter. Aspect of the turtle. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. It's right there. I guess we'll put it there. Hopefully I don't fat finger that and prevent myself from attacking, but we'll see. Which one? There we go. I should get the add-on that tells you with the indication of the coin which quest item is worth more, but yeah, sometimes I still like looking at the loot. We'll go ahead and head toward... You know what? Let's head toward this area, because I think that's going to head us over here, and that group of quests is pretty nice as far as the condensity of it, if that's a word. You know, all the quests in that zone are pretty close together and a little dangerous. The mobs are also pretty densely packed, but we'll do our normal thing and just kind of plow a path of death through them. So let's work our way around this guy. Orphan Mammoth delivered to, what's his name? You know, we could do that, I suppose. So it is early in the morning. Let's see if we can wake up before having another close call. It seems like we have Tyler. How you doing? Welcome back. It seems like we have a daily close call ever since we got out of Blade's Edge, but Hopefully we can avoid that day. I want to pick up that mammoth. I don't know where he went. I don't know if I have to drop the quest again or just run to the mammoth and talk to him. I don't think it matters if you have the small little mammoth or not. Tyler asks, do you remember me? I think I do. I've had a couple people that have like 2 usernames now, so I'm going back and forth in my mind at the moment. You got me second guessing myself. Alright, so let's see. I think this is like a giant mammoth. Yeah. Yep. Nice. We didn't even have to have the little guy around us. Alright, so we'll complete this. Kill Call the Mammoth Destroyer and recover his halberd. War halberd. Okay. Oh, he's over here. I think we have to jump on a mammoth to be able to take him out. Let me see. Where did we just pick up? Call. Let's see. Call. You cannot defeat being responsible for the slaughter of my kind by yourself. The mammoth of the tundra will help you. Okay, so I guess, do we just hop on one as we get closer to him? So just be aware that you can't kill him yourself. So, yep, there we go. He says we can't. We probably could. Alright, so we have Mammoth Charge. And inflicts damage on call. Thundering Roar. Causing those. Okay. Alright, so we'll rush in. When they come around us, we'll stomp them and then we'll, I guess, roar. I guess that's how that's going to work. I wonder if we could do these guys at one at a time. Oh, you have to click them. So it says my health is down to 47, but the mammoth is fine. So let's just kind of be careful of that. I do want to make sure I don't die just riding the mammoth here. For some reason, my health is going down, so I'm going to jump out of it and see where my... Yeah, okay, so that's something we need to be careful of. See, I'm at 62%, so these things are attacking me while I'm on the mammoth, so if you do this quest, just be careful. How much health does he have? 13k. Alright, so let's jump back on another bull. No, let's eat first. It says, recently I started the Ironman challenge. It's so fun. The anticipation of mind-numbing when trying to look over your back. Yes, it is. Tyler, are you streaming it? Or are you just kind of doing it on your own? Because if you are, I'll check out your channel. I just, there's been a couple people who've told me they're going to start it, and I hadn't seen. I don't know if they're just going to do it on their own or if they're going to stream it or maybe just upload it after they record it. But just kind of let me know. Alright, so now we have a small issue here. This Mammoth UI has popped up and I can't see my health, so I wonder if I can target myself. Yeah, shoot. Alright, so let's just play it safe. I really wish that so we'll fear him off. Maybe he'll pick up this guy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so when he comes back, maybe this will reset. And then oh, We gotta go to. So he's probably gonna rush, and then he's gonna come right to us. It looks like. That's good enough for me. Alright, we didn't have any damage. Tyler. Let me move away from these guys. Tyler says, no, I don't stream. How about I watch you though? Yeah, nope. I'm alright with that. I completely understand. When I started this, I heavily debated whether or not I wanted to stream, but I figured, why the hell not? I'll go ahead and do it. But no, I can completely understand if you don't want to. I started to do something new and exciting, and wow. Yep, the Ironman challenge has been something I've enjoyed a lot more than I anticipated that I would. Like, I haven't logged in my main in a couple of days, so I'm probably way behind the curve now as far as the artifact knowledge and whatnot, but that's alright. The good thing about Warcraft is you're never really ahead, but you're also never behind. So, what level are you now? What class did you choose to level? So I think it might be more effective to run up on the ridge over here, because I think once we get the bombs, we kind of have to actually throw them up on these things here. And I think the bombs are along the ridge, if I remember right. That focusing beam hurts. Oh, you're doing a mage. Woohoo. Yeah, you're a braver man than I am. I debated whether or not to do a mage, and I don't think I can. It's just I'm so used to the instant damage of a hunter, or just simply being melee, that I allow myself to get hit by mobs way too often to be successful on an Ironman challenge. What level have you made it up to? Fat Man, welcome back. Gosh, mages are impossible. Yes, they are. For me as well, Fat Man. Oh, Tyler says, no, I main a mage, so I'm doing the Ironman challenge as a warrior. Oh, okay. Yep. Tyler, was it me and you that were talking about that? Let me, what I usually do is I try to go back and review chat, but what's happened is I use a free program called AbbeyWord, and evidently whenever I save the chat, for whatever reason, watching that guy out of the corner of my eye here. I want to just shoot him. Whenever I saved the chat, it corrupted the file, so I'm gonna have to just go back through and somehow dig up my old chat so I can kind of keep a reference of what's going on. But okay, so you're doing the warrior now, Ironman. Just so I can remember this time, because I think someone was saying they were going to start a warrior, and the warrior's the one that hasn't gotten. I haven't seen any 110s yet. There was one guy that was pretty high up there, but I think his character got flagged because he equipped 2 uncommon items, so that really sucks for him. Fat Man, how you going? Or how you doing, should I say? You at work again, or you have the day off? How in the world am I? Are the bombs in my bag, or? Because I know I'm supposed to throw bombs up here, or am I supposed to just get near it to identify it? Okay, let's see. Oh no, we're supposed to identify the elders, right? Okay, yep. Alright, so I've got my quest out of order here, so we'll head back to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back and turn in everything. That way all these mobs reset and we have another go at this, because I got my stuff out of order. I thought we were supposed to blow up the little platforms floating in the sky. Fat Man says, no, I'm off today, just woke up trying to find something to eat. Yeah, I understand that. I haven't, usually I'll eat after I stream, but I did get a snack this morning, so maybe we'll push it past 9. It depends on how many people start waking up at the house, so I think we're supposed to kill an elite guy after this. Excuse me. Yep, Harold Lane. Alright, so this guy's got 18k health. This might be our close call for the day. We'll see. It's kind of what I'm going to do is clear out all the divers over here and kind of clear out around him. That way, on the off chance that, on the probable chance actually, that he absolutely wrecks Sam, I can kind of have a little bit of recovery space to run around. Okay, so Tyler, are you allowed to switch to prot? Yes, you can. In fact, that's what a lot of people who do the melee version of the challenge do, is prot's just about the safest route for them. There's one guy that was doing Bloodthirsty, which is more grinding mobs, and that allows you to have green gear, and he was Fury, I think. But you know, grinding mobs and doing quests are completely different beasts. If you you know, because you have some mobs at the end of a quest that hit a ton harder than your average mob like these do. So short story is, yes, you can change to any spec you want. Just be careful not to click the talents, because there's no way to unclick them, and then that automatically flags your character. Alright, so this guy, let's put an icon on him. We could luck out and have someone run by and start engaging him, but more than likely, since it's early in the AM, I doubt it. Hi guys, are you doing this just for fun or what? Yeah, pretty much. Initially I was going to, my initial plan was to take the hunter and just kind of do the Ironman challenge and see if it, one, if it was fun, two, how feasible was it, because there's only been 18 people who've made it to 110, and you know, just see the feasibility of it. So I fully anticipated that I was going to die around 30 or 40, and then I'd just re-roll and find a more melee type class, because my main's a DK, and yeah, that I was figured I'd just jump on a paladin maybe or something. But alright, so but we've managed to stay alive this far, and it might be an ironic moment that we're talking about staying alive while about to take on a mob with 3 times our health. So we are going to blow all of our cooldowns. I'm going to heal Sam up and send him in here. So hopefully, I don't think he rushes. Not bad. So Sam's hanging in there. Can we slow him? Yes. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll drop a trap here just on the off chance this guy loses his shit and rushes us, but he's not even killing Sam. It's kind of surprising, actually. Alright. So he was definitely just all health. But yeah, just doing this for fun. Just seeing how it goes and how far we can get. I think since hitting 72, I've placed 74th on the website, so that's kind of cool to see. We've survived quite a bit, from almost being knocked down to 8% 2 days ago to being disconnected 3 times in a row. I think that was last week. So we're done pretty good. I'm not going to turn this in. I don't want to get a buff, or I don't think you get any turn-ins for repeatable quests, or any experience for repeatable quests. Batman says, "Oh, I found some dumplings. Be right back." All right. So we need to find the elders first, and then kill the hunters before we start throwing those bombs on the platform. So hopefully everything's kind of reset by now. Oh, yeah, I'll turn that in later. So I think we need to actually delve into the bottom here and find all of the... I think that's where the elders are. Take care of this focus beam. You cannot silence the focus beam, so that's unfortunate. And we're not going to try to finagle, if that's a word, finagle our way through here. Tyler says, "Well, I'm going to go out and eat. I'll see you later." Alright, well, have fun and enjoy the food. We'll be here. But I think we'll... Yeah, like I said, we won't finagle our way through here. I think if you try to do that just with the amount of patrolling mobs, you can actually put yourself in a pretty bad situation pretty quick. So I wish that beam wouldn't focus on me. I might start sending salmon first. The good thing about killing the humanoids though is they have a good chance to drop gear and weapons, so hopefully we'll get our Northrend transmog set. Yeah, I can't silence that. Alright, so we need to find the elder. Okay, it's going to be that right there. Hopefully we can break through here without having to have spawns repopulate behind us. Heal Sam up. And yeah, this will take us a good 10 minutes just because there's so many here. Alright, so I don't think I need to do anything more on that side, but we are going to clear him and that hound out. That way. Well, we might leave him alone. Alright, that's one. And we'll head toward the second one now. So that hound's probably going to come behind us, so you know what? I'm not going to even take a chance. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to end up killing these things to get the bombs off. I forget which mob drops the bomb. Tyler says don't die. We'll try our best. If you come back and I'm on a level 6 character, you know things went south. Alright, so there's two kind of just there. And I don't know if the hound's... Yeah, here's a little bug, then Sam's just chasing him. Alright, so like I said, we'll keep moving through here. I'm at 85%, so I think if I dip down to 60%, I'll stop and eat. There's been a little bit of confusion as far as the food goes. So you can have food. Food is not a problem. The two things you can't have is cooking as a profession, and you can't eat food that gives you a buff, no matter what the buff is. So you know, you those are your only stipulations. You can actually eat food, and to be honest, it makes things a lot simpler to do so, because your health is generally much lower than it would be with gear, of course. So the food heals you pretty quick. It's almost better than first aid, which I still have not done. I need to do that, but I also need to sell all the cloth I have and BOEs I've picked up. Alright, so this is second guy. Alright, and third one's over here. So I think after this we're going to have to free a lot of these guys and then pick up bombs, I think. Fat Man says you can eat food. You can eat food with buff, but you should right click the buff after. Yeah, I did read that. I just think that's a little risky. I would that's why I I didn't say it that way. But technically, yes, Fat Man, you are correct. You can eat food with a buff and click the buff off. I hate saying it like that because someone's just going to hear the first half of it and be like, oh, okay, I can eat. Alright, so we'll just run back. Hopefully they haven't respawned quite yet. Yeah, they have. Alright, so we're going to have to grind our way right back out. Kind of watch behind us because we're running out right where respawns are going to happen. And we have about 2 or 3 more we can plow through real quick. Give Sam a heal. So if you're new to the Ironman challenge, I'm wondering now if I should just wait till we're deeper into the stream when more people are watching to go over the rules, but I can go over those real quick. The two most important is not to die and not to wear any cloth greater than white quality. If you do either, of course you can keep your character, but for me there's no point. The idea is to delete your character and then start again. Elder Ratknock on the outskirts of Quarry wants you to free the 3 spirits, or 3 craftsmen and 3 shaman. Alright, we knew that was coming. And then we have one up here. Complete that. Wants you to destroy the north platform, east platform, west platform. Okay. Do we get an item or do we have to pick it up? That was the question I had last time. I'm going to run along the ledge here because I think that's how you're able to reach these first 2. Might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Can't target this guy without being right there. Ivan, how you doing? So Ivan, this is, unfortunately I can't speak Russian, so if you would please kind of use the English secondary language if you have it. Let's see, if we kill, I can't remember who drops the bombs to throw actually. Oh, I think the core hounds do. Okay. I think. Let's see. Let's run over here and click it and see what happens. Oh no, we get a bomb. Alright, we'll just... Alright, that works. Oh, is it spam? If it is spam, I'll just go ahead and delete it now. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that they encourage you to typically disable links, just because you get so much of that in your chat, so everybody just kind of disables it. Let's go ahead and slowly work our way through here. I think she'll probably end up coming back, but no big deal. give Sam a heal. And I think we're gonna have to get a little bit closer to that platform. See if we can throw it from here. Yep. Alright, we'll do that. That way, all the mobs we're supposed to be saving are actually down here, so now we can make our way to the last platform. Sam aggro. So we'll go ahead and give Sam a heal. Let him knock that out. Batman says, because who the hell is going to write Russian on an English stream? Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts when I first saw that. Like he just attracted some attention. I hope someone would look at his channel. Okay. Alright, if that's the case, we'll go ahead and delete that. If I see that again, I'll sorry, I'm trying to clean this up. There we go. Put user in timeout. Let's see what that does. Alright, so moving on to back to the game. Let's see if we can get these guys rather quickly. Oh, okay, I think we used these to free the guy, so we'll just put that there. That way I don't have to click. Every time I open my bag, I'm afraid I'm actually accidentally going to click some item and equip it, you know, like a green or a blue or something. Speaking of that, let me just make sure we're all in the clear. We're all on gray gear and white bow, so we're good. So let's use this. Huh. So we can't use that? Invalid target. Oh, there we go. You have to actually click them for it to work. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some more of these items so that we can free these guys up. So we need to kill the dogs here. Oh, okay, so there's like a whole circle of them right there. That's convenient. I'll give Sam a heal. And clear this guy out the middle. So it seems that... Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Okay. I don't need to kill anymore. And I'm pretty close to this platform that I can throw that other bomb, I think. There we go. Alright, so that's done. And then we'll just free these guys up. Thankfully, this quest item doesn't have a cooldown. That'd be a pain. Alright, so we have Craftsman taken care of. Now it's just this Shaman. So we need one more Shaman and we'll be good to go here. We'll get that guy. He seems to be surrounded by more than necessary. And then we'll clear him. Yeah, for some odd reason, I just think it's maybe a mix of conversation plus generally when the rules change, you know, you have people that kind of are going back off of what they know and what they've read several years ago, and others that have the updated, I guess, information, and that's with food and mounts. So I think we covered the food, but with the mounts, you can use whatever you have on your account. So if you do have the Water Strider, or if you have, do we free him? Did I not click on him? Maybe I didn't. But if you do have the Water Strider or any other mount that your character can use, even the BOA mount from the heirloom, you can use that as well. And I didn't, just because I kind of wanted to work my way up to 20 and kind of get the experience overall. But that was purely my preference. There's by no means are you required to walk into your level 20. Alright, so we'll leave the camp this way and we'll go turn in those 2 items, and I think all we have to do is kill a named mob and we should be done with this little series here. So we got that. Oh nope, we need 6 Tuskar ritual objects, if I can speak this morning. And then we need to kill Idaruk. I should try to actually pronounce these names, but I feel like I'm just going to destroy every single name I come across. Idaruk. I guess we'll pick up the quest. Idaruk. We'll go kill him. We'll grab this as well. So maybe we don't have to, if we can find 6 on this ledge, we won't have to jump down there again and dig up those. So that'd be kind of nice. Alright. And alleviate her from duty. We'll just grind our way through. I'll probably say this every stream, but if you do the Ironman challenge, definitely don't try to rush yourself and run by mobs or run through mobs. Just take your time. They're going to grant you XP anyway, so kill them and just kind of slowly progress your way through it. It really doesn't slow you down all that much in comparison to your quest to time invested ratio. So yeah, it's almost more beneficial just to run through and kill them. So I'm going to clear that off so that I at least know that I have space to put quest items. We'll give Sam a heal. We need 3 more objects. There's 2 right there. And we'll give him another heal. And nice. I hope the cost sells for a decent amount, because I would like to get a little bit of faster flying. How much gold do I have? 13, almost 1400. So I think the flying is 4500. I'm not sure. Might be 5k. It may also depend on your rep too, so kind of watch around us. Grab this last item and then we'll kill this guy standing on the platform. Back in Wrath, this guy hit pretty hard. I don't know if he still does. I think in Wrath, did we have BOA here then? I don't think we did. Not at least, not at the beginning of the expansion. So I do remember him making a couple close calls. So how much health does he have? 4,600? Yeah, I'm not even going to use Beast of Wrath. Not even yet worried. So that's done. Go ahead and run back and turn it in, and then we will... I think that's going to be it for this area. It might have us progress to a... Yeah, they're already starting to respawn. It might have us progress to another section of the map, but I think this area is pretty much done. And... nice. They respawn kind of fast, actually. I'm kind of surprised. There's a lot of kindas there, but it is semi-fast, and I am semi-surprised. Alright, so that should be it. Nope, I was wrong. I want you to guide the spirits to their stone monuments. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go back in there. Well, damn, I thought we were done. Well, the good news is, it is humanoids, and they have a chance to give us some gear, so we'll take what we can get. Just grind our way back down there. I think we'll just, yeah, use this quest item near these things, so not too big of a deal. And we're making, I think, pretty significant progress. I thought this was going to be a little bit slower leveling, but we've been doing this for an hour and we're almost halfway, so. Now we did do a couple big quests, but let's let her get a little bit closer. There we go. Let's slow him down. Ah, whoops. I targeted the wrong mob there. Hunter move. No, let's slow you down. Alright. So we'll kill this guy since he's a caster. And then we'll knock out these three guys. Just like we did last time. Knock out these three guys and then kill him. Just to be systematic. Oh, I messed up. I should have killed the, went for the caster first. Oh wow. Nope, 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 nope. And boom. Unfortunately, you can't silence the focus beam, so. This guy figure out that he's found his way home. The worst thing to do is kind of like do these quests and then run too far away and it doesn't count. You have to do it again. Alright, so that's that. We have two more. I want to go ahead and kill him just in case because he'll probably come back across the road. Alright. Take care of him. Slow him down. And slow him down as well. Usually I don't slow him down, but if Sam's kill commands are still on cooldown, I'll just throw it on him just in case Sam doesn't taunt him fast enough. Let this guy find his way back. There you go. Welcome home. And keep on going. One more guy. I'm not sure. We might go to the little airport. That's just north of us, I think. Generally, I'm not too big of a fan of Goblin or Gnome quests just because you have to have some sort of item, and if it fails, then you have a chance of being one-shotted, or usually they give you an item because you need it to protect yourself, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Alright, so that's 3. Let's go ahead and we'll eat. Go ahead and buff up. Alright. Not buff up. That's definitely the wrong term to use. We'll not buff up. We're going to just eat. Alright, so we'll turn this back in and then head wherever we need to go next. And unfortunately, since the area respawns so quickly, we're probably going to just have to grind our way right back out. Oh man, I did not. The bad thing about tab target, the reason that I targeted him over him, is that if you're using tab target, it's not going to see him while he's behind this rock. But if you can at least see him directly, then tab will identify him for you. It's not as good as it once was, but it's a lot better than it was after it was good, if that makes any sense. So it was decent. Tab targeting was decent, then it got really bad, and now they kind of fixed it, and it's not so bad anymore. I did have a couple scenarios, maybe a year or two ago, where, you know, when you rotate through your target, especially as a tank, you know, there's no reason to target a not a battle pet, but the other thing, a critter. Alright, so let's let Sam heal up just a little bit. That's done. There's no follow-up for it. And I think we'll just run around this camp actually. We'll run around and then we'll do this portion and go to Kodara. If I'm saying that right. We'll head to Kodara. Swing around these guys over here. Oops. I think we can, there's a little pathway over here we can run up. So let's do that. Where is it? I think it's maybe... Okay, maybe it's on the other side then. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill some more just to get access to that. I think I went to the wrong side now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. XP's XP, right? So I was hoping there's a little, at least some path, if not the main one, some path this way, but... Well, Sam, whenever you're ready, bud. I don't know why I didn't do anything. Alright, so we'll avoid this guy. And see if we can run up on the other side of the mountain. Alright, Sam's being annoying this morning. He's not helping me, and he's standing on my mobs. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we're just... I'm hoping that's... Yeah, that's the pathway. Okay, I thought we were gonna have to grind ourselves right back out for a second. Alright, we're fine. And we will go ahead and turn these in. And proceed with killing more magic users. Anyway, at least we do get a flight path now. So we'll grab that first, just in case we forget. And turn these in. Alright, so what's he want us to do? He wants you to collect the key from one of the hunters and use it to release a trapped mage from within an arcane prison. Once you use the arcana meter at the... we gotta go down that ledge and... Okay. Not my favorite series of quests, because you have to go down in that little watery area, that ridge, several times, but No big deal, we'll do it. Alright, so we need to get the key off a hunter and then release a mage. So if we get the key from these guys, which we did, that is an airplane. I'm not sure how loud that is over over my mic, but that was loud here. Fatman asks, hey, can I ask you an important question? Yes, sure. Is it true that in the US you can easily drink tap water? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. You know, there's we had a big deal with a town in Michigan, I think it was, where the tap water there was absolutely undrinkable. You know, at the very least, you know, even in most circumstances, the water is clear, and it's just still unsafe to drink. Not unsafe, but if it is unsafe, it's still at least clear. But the water there was so bad that it was almost like a brownish color. Because let's open this up. Yeah, but in general across the U.S., yeah, I think there's a significant amount of, you know, your cleaning agents, but a lot of people also use the filters that they just install on their spigots or faucets. So there is that as well. But you know, if you wanted to, you know, if you're out at a construction site and you want to drink out of a hose, 9 times out of 10, maybe 99 out of 100, you're safe. Yeah, let's go ahead and mount up on the trying to think of an instance where it's not a good idea to drink out of tap water. I really can't think of too many instances. Like, I mean, now I'll take that back. You know, if there are some people who are brazen enough to go into a public restroom and you know, use the faucet water to rinse their mouth, or to I guess obviously if you're rinsing your mouth you are going to drink a little bit of it, but I would never do that. I just think the nature of that's kind of gross in and of itself. But I've never heard of someone really just having a huge epidemic of people drinking from faucets and being sick. But you know, there's also different kinds of sicknesses too, right? You know, you have your biological, where you have your microbes and your pathogens, living creatures in the water, and then you also have your chemical. So your chemical is probably going to be harder to identify and say, hey, yep, this water is bad, just because the typical chemicals that you would ingest aren't really going to manifest themselves rapidly. You know, usually just it's kind of similar to alcohol. If you're going to have a condition, it's probably going to be after 20 or 30 years of consuming it. Fatman says, well, we have to boil our tap water in case we want to drink it, but it tastes awful, so I just buy water for living every 2 or 3 days. That's a hell. Yeah, I lived in the Philippines for about almost half a year, and we had to do the same thing. The tap water there was clear, so you know they were able to drop out all the chemicals and the dirt and pollutants in it, but the pathogens and whatnot, you know, it's the Philippines in general. Just I don't think there was their system, the irrigation system was robust enough to kind of separate the sewage water, which includes shower water, You know, that's not just toilet water, but shower water and all that from their drinking water. And I think you could have instances where one bleeds into the other. And yeah, we had to do the same thing. And for me, obviously since I'm American, it was just a little bit more taxing on your mind, because you have to go from being able to trust water source, you know, any water source more or less, to just questioning everything. You know, like, you don't want to brush your teeth with tap water. You don't want to go out and buy a Coke, and if they have ice cubes in it, you know, you can't drink the Coke because there's pathogens that have just been frozen in the ice, and as the ice melts, you know, you can potentially consume that and then get sick. So I think that's just something most Americans have to kind of look out for, is maybe our systems, you know, our bodies aren't really as immune to as much as most people are in other countries, just because we have no need to develop that immune system if the water is clean. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll take this reading first and then run down. I will not be jumping, just because I do have the goblin gliders though. And they said we can use them, so here we go. So that'll save us a lot of time. Now, Fat Man, like on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, can you guys use tap water for brushing your teeth, or is it just that risky that you guys can't do it anything like that? Because the other thing, you know, I had to be concerned about in the Philippines was that you know, while you're taking your shower or whatnot, water's going all over your face and on top of your head and whatnot, and you know, you just kind of have to keep a conscious mindset to not allow any to accidentally drink any or have it, you know, go into your mouth at all, just because we got a I'm gonna click that off, just because I don't want to deal with any sort of buffs or risk of getting flagged, so we'll take that buff off and just swim back to the top. But yeah, clean water is just a huge luxury of life that we're pretty fortunate to have over here. Now, we say that now, and I think there's been some recent activity in our Congress, and I don't think it's made it to the Senate, but our Congress in general, where they're redefining how the water's labeled, and that's going to change how they can how strict they have to be with certain instances of the water. I'm not too well researched into it, but I know that is a topic in Congress right now, where they're wanting to change the terminology of the rulings for tap water or water in general. And so I should read up on that and see where they are, because I think that's going to have pretty long-term impacts, and I don't know if it's in response to that case in Michigan or what it is, but we might be seeing changes here ourselves recently. Oh, Sam died somehow. No, he didn't. He's just not summoned. Alright, so what do we need to do? Capture a sorcerer. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and clear him out the way. So I think we have to weaken this guy. And if that's the case, I'll just send Sam on him. So he's got to get down to a certain amount of health. We'll give Sam a heal. I think he's got to get fairly low. There we go. Alright, Sam, stop. Jesus Christ. Fat Man says, yes, tap water is usable for shower, brushing, dishes, but for drinking, hell no. Like I said, that's completely understandable. I know a lot of guys who travel, one of their number one rules is, you know, for the most part they'll eat anything. They'll do whatever the locals in that particular country do, but they do more often than not try to bring their own water, if not some sort of filtering device, just because in general I think the bodies for most Americans aren't really tailored, or there's no need for that, our bodies to kind of develop the immunity to those pathogens, because we've just never experienced them. Jonathan ordered you to offer assistance. Right, okay, so I think we have to help torture this guy in the tower here. But yeah, there's no doubt we are very fortunate for just being able to drink from tap. For 99% of the US anyway. Like I said, there are some towns where that's not the case. Okay, so yeah, we pretty much just we don't need that. Where's the item? Oh, alright, so I'm not gonna click in my bag. Alright, so we sit here and beat this guy down until he gives us the information we want. He tells us that he knows nothing, which we know is not true, so we beat him down some more. He begs for us to release him, saying that he knows nothing. Now he's just begging. He's not lying. Oh, okay, now we got it. Alright, so we'll ask you to report back to the other guy outside the tower. And there we go. I think we have to, yeah, whenever we go start working with the Murlocs, we can complete this quest, because I don't want to kill 400 just to get to that spot and then have to come back and kill him again. So Jonathan has asked me to use the detonators to bring down the shield at Barrow Point. You are to defeat Sauron, and collect the key she holds. Okay. So I don't... Alright, I didn't want to hit that button. I don't think we have to mount up on anything. It's just pretty much run down there and let her know who's boss. I think. So let's take this guy out, start plowing our way up there. And there we go. Give Sam a heal. I'm going to kill him, even though it's probably not necessary. He just seems... I saw him patrol out of the corner of my eye, so we'll take care of that. Now, Fatman, just for my better understanding, when you say the tap water is not drinkable, is that for all of Russia, or just maybe more rural parts? Or does that apply 100%? Alright, so I think I'm gonna get off the platform, so if I throw my bomb, I don't blow myself up as well, actually. There we go. And she has 4k health, so she's not even gonna get Bestial Wrath. No issue. Alright, so we have the key. Just go turn that back in. And I think we have to fly on the dragon and do something on the platforms in the sky. I can't remember how that goes. Fatman says, Well, we have some people who are buying filters, but for almost all of Russia. Some rich houses have the tap water system clean with tap water. Okay. Yeah, I know the filters for tap water here are, a lot of people actually put filters on their faucets here, because even though it's drinkable, you know, there's very little risk of getting sick. Like I said, you still have your, that's on the biological side, that's not necessarily a chemical side, so a lot of people have filters on their faucets to clean out the chlorine or whatever else other agents they have in the water to help drop out chemicals. Because I mean, you can't put, you can't really force something out of the water without putting something in the water to force it out, and then you have, you know, is what you put in safe? Alright, so we'll complete that quest. And okay. Whoops. I think we have to ride one of these guys. Excuse me. Amazon. Anzim on Emberlands, where she to fly over with the poor mage. Okay. So we have, yeah, we do have to free someone. I don't have any buttons to attack anyone, so I don't know if this is all going to be kind of automated. Yeah, looks like they're going to wipe those guys out for us. Alright. And she's out. Yep, okay, she's got us. Excuse me. Alright, so turn this in, and now she wants us to talk to that guy, so that's no problem. Which I think is going to actually end up sending us to Kodara. Kodara, if I'm saying that right. Yeah. And here we go. So I think maybe the riskiest part of the zone is going to be Kodara, just because the questing mobs are so dense, and then maybe when we have to do the undead thing, which is over here somewhere. I think we're going to have to hop on a Zaggarat or Ziggurat, however you say that. And then that should pretty much wrap up the zone. But this will be a decent questing experience, because I think every time you run out you have 3 or 4 quests you're supposed to complete, so that'd be nice. If we ever land, that is. So I'm wondering if it's how difficult Sword Drake is. I've been debating that a little bit, but I think there's just so many dangers there that it might not be worth risking that zone. There's a ton of casters, a ton of mobs stacked on top of each other. You have that big thing that runs through the middle. I think it just might be more of a risk than it's worth. That might be the Blade's Edge of Northrend. Alright, so we are going to go... We have to get readings all the way around. Click 10 bushes. What is this? Okay. Carve splitter, and then... Okay. Alright, so we got this. I think we just need the axes. I think that's what they're calling the splitters. Alright, so she has a pet. We'll knock out the pet first and then take care of her. So I think these guys are what drop your splitters? Oh shit. See, that's what we need to watch out for. Alright, well, that's our close call for the day. Let's go ahead and pop exhilaration just in case we get hit again. Jesus Christ. Yep, this is what I was talking about, like one thing after another, just because that dragonfly is kind of low. Alright. That was closer than it needed to be. Let's go ahead and eat while we can. Why? I've never seen that thing fly so low. Alright. Let's try this again. That thing hit me for like 40% of my health. It's a good thing I didn't crit. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we'll have to... I think... Oh. Bring that back. I think what we'll do is just kind of stay on the outer perimeter. And, because I don't see those guys kind of going to the outside too much. But you know, you have this mob, then you have the dragon behind it, then that right there. So, yeah, this could, they could stack up really bad. And alright, that dragon's behind me again. My shadow melt's not on cooldown. Where is that guy? That's nerve-wracking. So I'll be looking up in the sky about every 5 seconds. I'm trying to blink in between. So we'll grab this bush way over here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. At least have one side of us that we don't have to worry about mobs coming. Do we need to kill these things? Maybe. Might as well. So we'll pull him back over here. And we'll kill the pet first. And silence that. See, the shadows are playing with my mind a little bit because it looks like he's like right above us, but he's way up there. Alright. That's alright, we'll move through this. Alright, since this is open area, I'll go ahead and use it to take advantage of this. I wanted to shoot the other guy. Oops. Might have to switch to my glasses again like I did yesterday. Alright, so he flies pretty low. How much health does he have? Yeah, 35k. We are not going to do any damage to that at all. So, let me see. We need to focus on the berries and those big guys walking around. So let's go ahead and collect all those and let's make our way in a full circle here. Staying dismounted just in case something pops up. Alright, so we need to kill that guy. We'll take this one out, grab the berries, and kill this one right here as well. I think we have to kill these guys for their axes to use on the eggs. If I remember how that goes. Man, yeah, I did not expect that dragon to just kind of swoop down like that. I thought all of them were way above our heads. Thought I saw... Yeah, there it is. These guys are level 71. So we can get a little close without worrying about aggroing them. And we'll grab, I think, the last berry here. We can see what we're doing. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll go around the outside the perimeter, take care of the little crystals over here, but we'll collect axes as we go. I think that's what we need to do, right? That way when we come back on the inside, we can break those eggs. So we'll kill this guy. I think we'll have to kill these guys later. I can't remember now if they drop the crystals we need or not. Do they? Yes. Okay. Keeping an eye out for the dragons. We can avoid that situation again. There we go. Take his axe. Okay, we still need to kill 4 more of those, so do that while we can. We shouldn't have an issue of running out of those though, just because there's so many of them around the area. So let's click this here, heal Sam, and alright, so that takes care of that. Make sure these dragons aren't coming to ruin our morning. And let's go ahead and get his item. I don't think we need to kill the guys on the platforms yet. Oh. He hits hard. Do we need to kill these guys? No. Okay, we're fine. He didn't drop his crystal. We'll kill this guy though anyway. We need one more neutral treant looking thing. Might need more if it doesn't drop it at 100%, but I think it does. So we don't need these guys. So we'll work away on the outside. We don't need that. We would need that though. Alright, so that quest is done. And we'll need 3 more spell weavers, so not a problem. I think we have 2 readings on the outside, and then we come on the inside for that last one. So we'll just do it that way then. Excuse me. Alright. Give Sam a heal and look for at least one more spell weaver. There should be one more. The area is kind of like in a triangle almost, so yep, there he is. Alright, so that quest is done as well. Next up, we have a reading right around here, so we'll just run around this guy. There's no need to really kill him at this point. And I kind of want to stay out of the open now. I've just never seen a dragon come down like that, so. We have one more on the perimeter, and then one in the middle. So I don't think we need to break the eggs yet. I don't think we have that quest, so. Excuse me, yeah, we'll go around this guy as well. We'll kill him whenever we get the quest to do so. And then, well, shoot. Pretty sure we have to go into another area on the outside, so let's do that first. Avoid him. Yeah, alright, yeah, so it's in here. So we'll grab the one on the outside, and then we'll run on the inside and grab that one as well. And done. Easy enough. I'm lagging a little bit, I think. There we go. Alright, so we're going to run down in this little kind of ravine thing. Just because I'd rather run across 2 or 3 mobs than encounter that the dragon with 35k health. So I think this is what we need right here. Alright. And then we'll head. Oops. Since we did aggro it, we'll go ahead and take care of it. That will prevent problems from stacking up and becoming unmanageable. And I think we can go this way this time. Yeah. Let's take us right back to the quest turn in. And silence that. And done. So not too bad. I think we came in this area close to maybe a little after 7, so that was about 30 minutes of questing. Let's see what it got us though. Turn that in. We'll accept whatever she wants us to do next. Turn that in, accept the next quest, and turn that in. Oh wow. We're getting a lot of quests back actually. Alright. So that's everything. I don't see any quest icons. So now we need mana essence, 5 egg smash, so that means we need 5 splitters, so we're gonna have to go back and kill the melee guys. And then the energy core, so I think we have to kill those big guys that we ran by, so let's kind of go in that same direction and kill the guys that have the axes or splitters, whatever they're calling them now. We need 5 of those. Actually, since we're gonna have to dig in our bag, I'm gonna sell stuff. Just on the off chance that if I click the wrong thing, I'm not equipping a green gear or anything higher than white actually. So we'll sell that. Kind of keep an eye out, see if we get anything, any mail gear. That is, what is that? Oh, it's cloth, never mind. We did get boots. Alright, we got 4. I think we need 4 more pieces and we should be good to go. So we got the boots today. Nice. We already have... Do we have the bracers yet? No, but we didn't get any either, so... No big deal. That puts us at 4 of 8, so we're almost there. And then... We'll keep going. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Jordan says, hi, how do you manage to wake up so early? Habit, to be honest. I kind of go to bed semi-early too, for whatever reason, but usually I'm in bed right about 9 or 10 my time, and then I'll get up at 4 a.m. and kind of just piddle around, read the news, read whatever. I'll watch a couple of videos and kind of get up to date as far as Warcraft or other things going on, especially throughout the world. And I don't know. I think getting up and actually doing this helps me kind of motivate myself to get up. Did you oversleep today? How you doing? We'll silence that. Caffeine helps, by the way, actually. And alright, there's the guy that drops the axes that we need. I think it's him, right? Yep. Alright, so while kind of keeping an eye above our heads and watching out for the dragons, we're going to kill these 2 guys to grab their axes. And you need? Okay. Alright, let's see. This will be 3, I think. Where's Sam? There he is. Okay. Jordan says, yeah, well, I always seem to go to bed too late, then wake up later than I would like to. Yesterday I managed to get up at 8 and was an achievement for me. That's understandable. I think the best lie I've ever told myself is that I'll stay up late and go to bed and get up early. It never works out. So much so, I think I got to one point where I was pretty much just sleeping through every alarm I set up. So I think the harder thing to do than get up early is go to bed early, or you know, whatever early is for you, but you know, kind of giving yourself 6 to 8 hours of sleep. The harder thing than getting up to me is going to bed. You know, you start to get wide awake toward the end of the day, and you know, there's stuff you want to do and knock out, and like, well, if I go ahead and complete this quest or get to level 4,000, I'll just get up early tomorrow and pick it up from there. And yeah, that's a fantastic lie I've believed every time I've told myself. So I've just kind of gotten into the habit of going to bed early rather than worrying about getting up early. Let's see. Alright, so oh no, we need to go back up. We'll cut these guys later because we need the 2 named mobs up top. So we came down here way too early. I am going to heal Sam up though. Jordan says definitely. Then I also managed to spend hours watching YouTube videos when I do eventually go into bed. Yeah, you know, when I was in college, that's the other thing I did is, for some odd reason, you know I had to study, say, 20, 30, 40 hours, depending on what class it was for a test. And I knew I had, in those amount of hours, say 120 practice problems to do. And you know, I think there's kind of different levels of motivation. You know, there's that level to get yourself started, but then the other level is more discipline based to stay on it. And something I've started to do toward the end of my college days was just tell myself start it. You don't necessarily set up a whole block, say 1, 2, or 3, 4 hours to study. Just set up different points during the day that, hey, at 3 o'clock I'm going to spend 5-10 minutes and studying. And what I found is that if I just start it, 9 times out of 10 I'll keep going and I'll follow through with what I'm supposed to get done. It's just starting, it's the hardest part. So if I just kind of dedicate that portion of the day to say, hey, 3 o'clock I'm starting this, I'll go as long as I can, and we'll go from there. That's where I had my bigger success in studying and getting stuff done. And that's kind of the other thing with going to bed. It's like, if I just get in bed by 9:30, 9 times out of 10 I'll fall asleep. There's always those days or nights where you're awake until 11, and you take those as you can get them, or you address them as they come. But yes, that's kind of my tactic with getting things done, as well as going to bed on time. And then once you've done that enough times, you get into the habit forming realm, and it's kind of second nature after that. But yes, can't undermine the value of caffeine in the mornings, that's for sure. Alright, so we have this guy left, and then we'll go down in that little ravine and silence that, and I'll break the eggs. I think we have all 5 splitters, right? Yeah. I wonder if we don't need an extra one. We're good. Jordan says, tonight I might try and be in bed by 10 and see how it goes. Yeah, and you have to remember, if you've been going to bed at, say, silence that, if you've been going to bed for the past month, week, or whatever, at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, it's not going to be a instant change for sure. Your body typically needs kind of like maybe a week of doing something like that to kind of settle into the routine, but it'll definitely help. Yeah, I would definitely say going to bed early is the single easiest way of getting up early. Because there's just no getting around the body's need for sleep. And let's see. Well, we have to open bags to use the axes, so just put them here so I don't have to accidentally click something. Oh no, never mind. If I just click the eggs, it'll be alright. Alright, so we're good. So we need 4 more eggs and 2 more essences. But yeah, let me know how it goes if you make it to bed by 10, and we'll kind of keep each other in check a little bit. Alright, so that should be it for essences, I think. Yeah. But it's not for the arcane serpents for some reason. Consistent supply of arcane serpents for some reason. Alright, so we'll give Sam a break and let him heal himself. And then how many eggs do we need? We need these 3 plus 1 more, it looks like. That is a slow ass cast. And last one. I don't think we have any more quests out here. That's for outside of Kodara. So I think, yeah, we'll turn them all in and see where we go next. I think that should wrap it up for the most part as far as this area. I might be wrong. I think when we take our 8 o'clock break, we might I might switch to my glasses because my eyes are already giving me a hard time. Normally when I play it, I don't really run into this issue, but when I think my eyes are bouncing between screens and then I'm so intense on not dying. Alright, which one costs more? There we go. I don't blink as often as I should. And believe it or not, in looking that up, it's called, there's a actual condition, whether or not it actually is or someone's just kind of making money off something they don't really need to. It's called CVS, Computer Vision Syndrome, or something like that. Anyway, some people get to the point where they don't blink for 2 or 3 minutes at a time, and I think the average is somewhere between once every 12 to 18 seconds, depending on whatever resource you're looking at. So yeah, when your eyes are drying out like that, which I guess mine are, I guess I have to switch to glasses. Let me see. I'm gonna try to avoid those big dragons as much as possible, since they have about 5 or 6 times my health. Alright, so what we need to do is find one of the little dragons, these guys, and shoot it with a harpoon. Which I don't see one anywhere nearby. Which would make sense because we're not in the quest area now that I'm looking at the map. Alright, let's clear this area. And I think we're a little closer to this guy. Can we use this yet? If he turns this way, we might luck out. What's he gonna do? Well, I guess I could run toward him. There we go. Are we supposed to fight him? I thought if we... Oh, okay, alright. Alright, we're okay. Let's mount up. Oh, we can't. We gotta run. Alright, so we'll run back and turn in this dragon. But yeah, for those of you that are new to the stream, typically we start every morning at 6, and then we'll take a 5-minute break at 8. And that allows me to normally get something to drink, see how the rest of the house is doing, and whatever else. So if this guy would follow me, that'd be nice. Oh, we can mount up now. Okay. So with that being said, about 10 minutes, we'll take a 5-minute break, and then come back and finish up till 9. Maybe later. Depends on what the members of the household around here are doing. So what we're going to do is, as much as possible, avoid running through mobs, especially stuff like this when it's so close to your level, because what you don't want to do is end up having 2 or 3 or 4 chasing you when you get dismounted. So it's better just to play it safe than sorry in general for the Ironman challenge. Okay, we are almost almost there. We are all of about, if I'm doing my math right, 13k from leveling. So we'll see what this quest gives us. I think most of the quests have been giving us 10 to 12k, so we might just miss it. Oops. Okay, I thought we aggroed him for a second. Alright, so we got the dragon, bringing it back, and we'll see where that leads us next. There we go. And that will be almost. Once you get the Zarcode from and collect 3 shimmering runes and spellbinders. Okay. So we need to run back in the open where that dragon almost killed us this morning and get 3 runes. Alright, so I'm gonna try this on from a different attack point, because that dragon almost wrecked our day right there. So I'm gonna come in from a lower area of the land. Let's see if that helps us any better. Alright, so the mobs we need are... which ones are they? We need the shimmering runes from the spellbinders. Okay, so these guys. It's just my UI is not updating. Okay. No problem. So we need 2 more of those. Spellweaver. Then we'll grab this guy as well. And then we'll knock out the little pet. Kind of being wary of what's above us is that guy. That's what I almost did it last time. We'll mark him just in case. Alright, so this Spellweaver, I think we're going to have to break into these guys, which not quite my idea of what I wanted to be doing, but should be okay for the most part. I want to go ahead and take this guy down since he's patrolling around the area, and then 73. Nice. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use all what we have here. I'm going to see if this trap works on the guy in the center. It does. And we're going to blow all of our cooldowns on these guys because it's going to aggro everything, and then we have a respawn behind us. So let's keep going. Keep Bestial Wrath up. This quest will be extremely difficult for melee, I think, unless you can find something that silences one or stuns one for any amount of time. I think paladins have something nice at this level, but I know a warrior will not, I don't think. Of course, if I'm tank spec, it may not matter. We still need 1 more rune, so we'll get that respawn over here. Oops. Finish this guy off, and then we'll jump on the dog. And that's the last rune we need, so we'll run back to that guy now. Actually, I'm going to heal Sam. Oh, he's healing. Never mind. Watching out for the dragon. And at least head in the right direction, I think. And here we go. So I think that allows us to be done with the area for the moment. What I'm going to do is fly out of here, because the other day when I logged out, for some odd reason, all of the mobs around me turned aggressive. They didn't do anything, but they just kind of turned aggressive. So we'll just fly out of here and figure out where we need to go next, which looks like it's going to be here. And we'll go ahead and take a break now. Actually, we'll pick back up in 5 or 10 minutes. So let's say 9 o'clock. We'll be back and keep this going again. Maybe we'll get as far as we can into, not 9 o'clock, sorry, 8:05, 8:10, in between 8:05 and 8:10, and then we'll push it to 9 and call it a day. See how far we can get into 73. So thank you guys so much for watching. As of now, let me log out before I get ahead of myself. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, go ahead and click the button. If there's anything that you may like better or something that you have a suggestion, feel free to drop that in the comments as well. Let me go ahead and we have 3 seconds and we're safe. All right, thanks guys. Well, I'll be right back.
Man, if they sold these pretzel dogs at the stadium...
Oh, everybody would love it.
Getting a hot dog on a premium pretzel bun with melty cheese sauce and crispy bacon here.
Oh, no thanks, I already got one.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are 3 minutes early, so we'll go ahead and use that, take advantage of it, and get right back into the Ironman challenge. Not to kind of repeat myself from this morning, because I think most people at this point who are watching this kind of know, but some don't. Ironman challenge is essentially going from 1 to 110 with only white level quality gear or lower. So that pretty much just means white or gray. It also, more importantly, means do not equip any green, blue, purple, or epic gear. And as far as your artifact weapon, you cannot equip that either. You can put it on to complete, I think, your class quest, class hall quest, but any other further use of it will likely red flag you, or I don't really know how they detect how long you've had that thing or not, but yeah, you just want to be careful of the use of the artifact weapon. I don't think this is a smooth path that leads us down here, but we'll make one anyway. And that should be it. So we're going to head toward unfortunately, the gnome quest, where if you have to do anything, you have to use some sort of item, throw a bomb, and it has some sort of small health risk to you. So normally not too thrilled about doing gnome quests, but I think these are safe for the most part. We do need to work our way toward the murlocs here pretty soon. I forget what we need to do. I think we have to save like the little tiny murlocs and then kill the bigger ones for whatever reason. Excuse me. And let's see. I think there's a fight. Yep, there's a fight path here, so let's grab that. And well, run up there real quick. Oh, I missed it. We could use this place for an inn. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so that will lead to listen to his tale and then find Jinky. So tell me your tale. I'm listening, listening, still listening, still listening. Believe it or not, we are still listening, and we're done. Okay, so we need to find Jinky. Is that his name? Yeah. And that should open up more than one quest, I believe. We have to use the recursive transmitter, an item of course, on 6 mechanical gnomes, the item for that quest, King Murgle, and then collect 15 gear parts, retrieve 10 box crafty skulls. Okay, so we have that quest to go over here, and then we have quests to go ahead and knock out these. So let's go knock out the Murloc area. That'll be pretty quick for the most part, I think. And there is a horde camp up here, but I don't think it has any guards. Maybe we should run around the other side just in case, though. I think that's what I'll do. I'll run around the other side just in case, and maybe sell my stuff. Actually, we'll go into this with a fresh bag. I'll sell that. Doesn't look like we got any new mail pieces. Okay. Release anyone bound within the prison's confines. Huh. I want to say that's a leftover quest item, but we'll hold it just in case. Excuse me. Alright, so let's run down to the Murloc area. And I know we had to kill a few orcs or orcas, I think they're called. But mostly it's kind of focused around the Murlocs. This may carry us to 9 o'clock. It's pretty questing intensive, so it's also pretty good turnaround as far as okay, so I don't think we have a quest from that guy yet. Let me walk down here just in case it hasn't loaded. Yeah. Alright, so we'll grab the conch down there. Conch? I think is how you say that. And let's see. Kill this orc here just because if we don't, he'll probably end up sneaking up behind us anyway. I have no idea where Sam just went. Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he goes. Huh. Oh, we got that buff. Let's take that off. Scolder's corpse. That's what we need. Scolder. Is it the well? Work with the force of nature. Take the empty conch shell at the bottom of the watery trench below. Okay. So we just have to go to the bottom. Lesson learned. Read the quest. Probably lesson not learned, if I'm honest. I think this general area is okay. Nope. A little bit further down. Yeah, like I said, sometimes that little circle is off. Alright, so we have to wait till he's... There we go. Alright, so that's done. We'll be able to communicate with the Murlocs now. And that's about it. Alright, so I guess we could mount up real quick. And boom. That saved a lot of time. Alright, we'll turn it in. That's done. That's done. Next quest, and then we have the quest down here, I think. Or did we not? Did we not get the suit? Winterfin Commerce. Oh, okay. Huh. It just seemed like we got the quest over here sooner, but maybe not. I will jump on the more efficient mount. We'll just kill these guys, and we're gonna have to end up killing them anyway. But I'd rather grab the conchs, or the what are these called? The clams on top of the water rather than trying to swim underneath and risk drowning. Plus, this kind of introduces ourselves to the Murlocs. There's that one. And I think there's one right there. Looks like the clams go all the way into their camp, so. Surprisingly, they don't hit as hard as I thought they would. That's 3. We'll grab this 4th one right here. And boom. So I think this should do us, right? Yeah. So that's going to be 5, and then we can turn that in. And we should, at this point, get 2 quests at a time. And if I remember right, one was to kill... At one point we needed to kill a named orca, and then like 7, maybe? There we go. Turn into this guy. 7 normal ones. So we have this quest. We need to rescue 20 tadpoles. And then... What does this guy want us to do? Kill any 15 waterfin murlocs. So I think I'm going to see if I can skip this guy. And we're just going to open cages pretty much. So we got 3 new little pets. You know, that would be kind of neat. I'm hoping maybe in the future Warcraft allows us to carry more than one battle pet around. Maybe if we get some sort of ridiculous achievement or something. That way... Oh, that guy's gonna open up all the cages. Alright. That's what I was kind of afraid of, is competing with other players, but it is getting later in the morning, so that is bound to happen. He did do us a favor and wipe out this area of Murlocs, though. So go ahead and smash him. But yeah, it would be just one more hunter-esque kind of thing. Have a bunch of battle pets chasing you around. Have a whole, like a small little barn or something. Fat Man says, but the artifact for Beastmaster gives you a second pet, or what do you mean? Yeah, so that's something that I'm kind of concerned about as well, is that a lot of the weapons give you some sort of secondary attack, or I don't know if any provide a buff per se, but I know there's quite a few that do benefit you and kind of go into your rotation, and Beastmaster is definitely one of them, because you get Haiti, your second pet, and you also get some sort of attack once you start putting points into it, I think. I'm not sure, I forgot how that went, but yes, it looks like, Fat Man, that I won't have Haiti to run around with me, if I'm understanding the rules right. So that is a little bit of a bummer. I've never tried that with my hunters, to actually just equip another bow and then run around with my pets. I don't know how that would you know what, we can go ahead and do the seismic activity test here. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty big disadvantage for hunters in general. Yeah, honestly, I just don't know how they how that's going to turn out, because since it is Beastmaster, I suppose I could have Sam out, so I could still use most of my Beastmaster attacks. It's just I won't have Haiti to run around with me. So we need 7 more Murlocs slain and 10 more Murlocs in cages freed. That's odd. I don't know if that's just like maybe misplaced. If I open it, does it free them? No, they're just kind of hanging out there outside of the cage, I guess. Yeah, but it looks like that rogue got here just before we did and emptied the place out, so such is the leveling experience. Not too big of a deal, because I know the blood DK weapon adds a pretty big heal or attack, or a big attack that also heals you. I forget what the frost one does, and frost is my main spec too. I think it's an attack, or it might be passive, I can't remember now. But yeah, like I said, we'll see. Provided we make it to 100, right? Excuse me. Alright, so how many more? We need 1 more Murloc slain, and then we just pretty much run around freeing all the little guys we can. Looks like we need 9 more, so these guys need to go back in cages so I can set them free again. Oh, that was a good one. I had 3 in it. So yeah, he got a pretty good jump start on me. Maybe there's some over here. So we'll just run some victory laps around the camp until they respawn. 3 more, not bad. I don't see any in this cage, so we'll leave that alone. Let me see. Nothing over here. Huh, I wonder if there's any in the cave actually. Is that a cage? The cages are open. I don't know. Yeah, we won't venture too far into there. That might be a wasted move. There is cages though, but they're all empty. Once again, it might have been that rogue that ran in here and cleaned them out, so we only need 3 more. It should be pretty quick. Just gives us a chance here to practice our... oh, I think there's someone else here. That door's open. Alright. That is kind of a bottleneck of a quest if there ever was one. I can imagine how this was while it was current. So we have none there, none there, none there. There's some. There we go. 19 and then 20 right here. Alright, we're good now. Back in business. Get back on the Water Strider. Turn these 2 quests in, and I think at this point is when we start killing the orcas. So which one has more? That one costs more. Okay. Let's speak to in the northeastern Winterfin retreat. Oh, okay. So just a quest to talk to this other guy. Complete this. And then this should provide us with 2 quests. So we need this guy's head, and this guy wants us to kill 17 of these orcas, or 7 orcas. It's kind of nice up there right here though. Yeah, that rogue's still kind of right behind me. Or is he ahead of me at this point? Nah, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. So let's go ahead and kill this named guy first. That way, kind of work our way ahead of the rogue a little bit. If I can find him. Because he does kind of have a wide path here. So what I'm afraid of is since the rogue has all the BOA gear and whatnot, there's a good chance once he finds the whale, he'll just one-shot it, and we'll have to wait once again. I have a hard time seeing it actually. Oh well. Alright, we'll start just... we'll take this guy's blubber? Is that what we're looking for? Yeah. So let's go ahead and take him out. I don't... oh, there he is. Alright, so yeah, let's do that. Get Sam all buffed up. Bestial Wrath. There. Alright, so that's done. Now the rogue can do whatever he wants to do. We'll head back this way. Of course, the rogue might have killed him and not had the other quest, and so that's why he was despawned and the rogue was killing the whales. I think we have enough breath to be able to kill these 2. Maybe 3. Alright, so that's... send a couple arrows that way, a couple more this way. And I think that's all we need. Just 2 more, right? If it's 100% drop rate. Yeah. Actually, we'll get on the Water Strider. Head back to the surface and turn them in. Excuse me. Alright. So... that's that. We need to turn the spare suit. And this is a food we probably can't use, right? Yeah, because it gives us 14 stamina and 14 crit. So there's no consumption of food that gives you a buff. King Merle and Wintergrass Retreat has asked you to bring him to Call of Claximus. That's kind of a cool name, Claximus. Alright. So I think we're going to have to go into the back of this cave, and if our luck's the same as it's been so far, we'll have to wait for the respawn because the rogue's probably already killed it. Alright. I'm going to kill this guy just because he could make our lives a little bit more difficult than they need to be. Or not. Okay. That works too. So we'll grab that. Druid's just left the cave, so that's a good indication that, well, he probably stealthed his way out. I was going to say that we'd run into respawns, but he's probably avoided killing everything just to have an easier way of getting out. And I think we have an escort quest available, and so we'll deal with that once we've gotten the claw that we need. We should probably go talk to him though. He might give us a quest to, yeah, there's 2 of them. Alright, so this guy wants, what does he want? Escort, what's her name? Alright, we're not escorting just yet. Once you retrieve the key, so we have to kill 2 guys in the cave. And then when we return the key, we'll do the escort quest. So let's go ahead and go in this back corner over here. I think this is where the Claximus is how it's said. I think that's where he's at, so we'll just grab his claw. Again, just being as thorough as possible and not allowing us to get in a situation where if we have to disengage or run away or anything like that, to do so right into another mob. Just doing this the safest way possible without taking a lot of time. And let's see. A lot of murlocs in this cave, that's for sure. I guess we could have gone in this cave to free these guys, since there's 3. Silence that, whatever it was. And we are on our way to whatever is back here. How much health does he have? 4.6k. Yeah, he's not even getting Bestial Wrath. And done. Alright, so now we're going to get the key from the other guy, turn that in, and then do the escort quest. All the while giving Sam a heal. And normally I try to stay out of caves, but a lot of times, probably more often than not, there's really no way around avoiding caves and ships and other enclosures like buildings. So when I try to go into it, just try to clear as thoroughly as possible without thoroughly and as quickly as possible. That way, 1, you don't pull more than you can handle, and 2, since everything's so close together, if you try to skip stuff and you get into a position where you have to move a lot, you can aggro more than you can handle a lot of the time. So the disadvantage of that is, of course, that within the caves, ships, and wherever else, there's the Keymaster, they respawn faster. So you kind of have to balance those 2 goals as far as speed and safety, because obviously you don't want to pull too fast and pull 2 or 3 at a time and then realize that a patrolling mob is going to come by and now you got four on you and you're in an enclosure. So I'll turn these in. Actually, just turn this one quest in and then pick up the escort. Now with escorts, a lot of them, I don't know if this one does, but a lot of them kind of spawn their own mobs. So if you're on the Ironman challenge, do pick up an escort quest such as this. Did I accept it? There we go. Such as this. You kind of want to anticipate their path ahead of time and kill ahead, because some of them will help you fight, some of them won't. Some of them won't, and some of them, like I said, spawn their own ads. So you can work your way into the position where you're running up to, say, 2 mobs, and then that just happens to be the location of the quest where the quest spawns 2 mobs. So you've gone from what's, you know, fairly manageable to potentially overwhelming really quick. So, and there's no guarantee that this guy's actually going to help, but it looks like someone's already kind of cleared ahead for us, so that's nice. Oh, speaking of that, if you do the pacifist challenge, which is pretty much leveling from 1 to 110, I think also in white quality gear or higher, or lower, I mean, you can't even kill critters. That'll add to your kill count, so yeah, be careful of that if that happens to be the challenge you're doing. I doubt I will do it, because watching other people mine or do herbalisms kind of hard to watch, so I doubt I will do the pacifist challenge. He does help though. I don't think that guy's going to see him, so we should be alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I think some of them engage in combat if you're close to them and you're in combat. So sometimes it's better just to kind of work ahead and allow him to progress normally. Because yeah, he's going to run here, then he's going to reset and stare at you for a little bit. It's going to stop the progress of the quest. Lucked out with him not seeing us. We'll give Sam a heal here. And might work my way away from him. That way he doesn't kind of see the combat going on. So yeah, I think for the most part we must have followed behind someone, because the area seems a little empty. Let's see if we can just not aggro him all. Oh, he would. Of course he would. Okay. It's almost like pick your poison. Do you want a escort quest where you're waiting on him and he's slowly walking across, or do you want a guy that runs and he runs through all the mobs? So I'll take this style of escort for this challenge anyway. that should give him the okay to get across, and we'll go from there. Yep, he says this is far enough, I can make it on my own from here. Need my quest to indicate that whenever it's ready. There we go. Alright, so that should be it for this area, I think. So yeah, that's 2. And then whichever's the most expensive here. Alright, so yep, that ends that series of quests here. And now we just need to go back, turn this item in. I bound my Hearthstone. Oh no, I bound it over here, so we'll have to... Actually, we'll do that. We'll hearth here, and then fly over here. And then we'll fly right back and pick up those quests. I don't know if there's a follow-up for that quest that was right there, but this should save us some time if I can find the flight path. There we go. And we'll land. Whoa, that would have been a long mistake. We did that flight path yesterday, I think yesterday, and it's over 5 minutes going from Howling Fjord to Borean Tundra. So it looks like we're running about right at the 20 minutes left mark, and we are almost at the halfway point. So that's pretty good progress. If we kind of keep that momentum going into tomorrow, that would be a level and a half, so that'll be 74, then 75, and halfway out of Northrend. I do kind of want to get to Sholazar Basin as quickly as possible. I think the questing there is pretty decent. Alright, yeah, let's just fly right back. I do not want that flight path. I want Fizz Crank. But yeah, maybe by tomorrow not tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow morning, we'll be able to look at 75 and kind of consider if we want to go to... No, we can't. We gotta wait till 76 to go there. What level is this? 77 to 80. 71 to 75. This would be some good questing for us, I think. Grizzly Hills. I'm not too familiar with the quest in Grizzly Hills, so we may or may not end up doing that. I have done Dragonblight. That is Dragonblight, right? Yeah, Dragonblight. I have done Dragonblight quite a bit, even though I wasn't sure that was the name of the zone. Alright, so we need crafty stuff. 10 crafty stuff. So let's go ahead and grab those. We might get a quest to do something else here. If I remember, the quest might be over here, actually. Because I know we have to kill those eventually. Is it over here? I feel like there is a second quest out here. But if I run around too much, it's just going to end in a small disaster. Okay, yep, it's inside. I don't know if we need to go inside for this quest, if it helps us or not, or... Oh, I think we got male pants. I don't know if we have that yet. Alright, so we'll grab these. And then we'll empty out this camp. Hopefully those totems don't hit too hard. Oops, let's dodge that. Normally that's kind of why I ride in and kill stuff as I go, just because you don't want that coming back around and killing you. But I knew there was a quest here, I just didn't know where it was. So maybe, like I said, we'll finish the 10 items, and maybe he'll give us a follow-up to come in here and actually have a reason to go into the cave, because we don't want to go too far out of our way for really no real reason. We are going to have to kill these guys eventually, but let's see. Oh, I didn't even see him. Huh. Was he on me the entire time? That's weird. Take him out. I don't see any crates over here, so there's no real reason to mess with those guys. Let's go back in this direction. Those might, yep, there we go. Knock out the forager. Let's drop some traps. And then we'll deal with that. We'll slow him down. And then deal with that as well. No issue. Alright. All that for one crate. We can go ahead and knock out this small camp. And this one right here. So we need, after this, it looks like, what, 3 more? And there's a free one with nobody guarding it right there. And then we got 2 right here, so that works out pretty well. Let's slow him down. Ooh, 44%. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. Play it safe. And we're good to go. Alright, so we'll run right back to what's his name? He'll probably send us right back here. And there. Okay, so now we need to overcharge capacitor and Rocknar's grit. Deliver them to Crafty. So I think we get. Okay, everything's over here now. So yeah, let's go back into the cave this time and grab that quest. I guess next time we're out here, we'll know while we're gathering the crates that we need to actually go into the cave. If I can get up here, go into the cave and grab that quest as well. I think that quest is at the bottom of the cave though. Well, that's kind of a grind, isn't it? Fine. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So we'll trap one of these guys here. There we go. Keep him there because I think Sam's going to aggro that. Yep. Watch it back here. Heal Sam. And then slow him. And let Sam have his way. Excuse me. Alright, so let's find the entrance over here. Yep, there we go. I was gonna say, I think the entrance is over here. Alright, so that's... Oh, I think we got our headpiece. Lucky. Nice. Alright, so since I do know we don't have that, I want to mount up to sell stuff. That way we can repair. And then I know we got leggings. Alright, so we already had the leggings and we have the headpiece now. So let's see. Let's go ahead and sell everything we don't need. Like I said, we do have leggings. Those are leather bracers, so we're not going to worry about that. And that's the only gear we have at the moment. So put that there. And continue to make our way toward the cave. Alright, so the shaman just patrols around. That's why I didn't see him. And here we go. Into the cave. I'm guessing this is all the way down at the bottom. I wouldn't expect anything different. I wonder... We may be doing this out of order. The fact that I see a named mob here makes me think that we're going to do this out of order. Let's just kind of go back. If the quest leads us to come back here and kill this guy and do this quest, then that's fine. If it doesn't, then we'll just do it when we finish the other quests in this area. But what I don't want to do is go all the way to the bottom of the cave, do that quest, and then when we complete the other quest over here, have to go right back down into the bottom of the cave. So kind of in an effort to save time, we'll just go over into these area? I don't know what you want to call this. Pools of... What is this area? Geyser fields. Okay. Excuse me. So we need 6 gnomes cursed and ported. Alright, yeah. And 15 gears. Let's just kind of grind our way through this. Looking for the gnomes, it seems. We did get another quest though. Since we got it so soon, we'll go turn it back in, and that might give us a follow-up. We have more fun out here. Alright, use the screwdriver to reprogram 15 robots. Yeah, good thing we grabbed that, because that would have sucked to have to redo. And this thing has a 5-second cooldown for whatever reason. So I think the gnomes, we have to do something different with the... Okay, we gotta wait till they're dead. Okay. Let's go ahead and reprogram that. Perfect. So we need 5 more of those and 12 more robots reprogrammed. Is there any one thing we need to kill? Because we should probably start heading in that direction, actually. All the while picking up random quest items and reprogramming robots and evidently resuscitating these gnomes here. Alright. And that's done. We'll grab this while we're here. And we'll pull him before he gets too close to the other guy. Which is not going to matter because Sam's going to sprint over there anyway. Alright, so we'll give Sam a heal and we'll reprogram this robot. Keep an eye on that guy, because we have to resuscitate him. So yeah, I want to keep making my way toward the whatever item that is that we need way over there. Yeah, we'll use Bestial Wrath just to get through this, slow him down, let Sam take a pretty big hit out of him, and resuscitate. And reprogram. There's the first item. It's a little bit, I would say, southeast of us. So we'll reprogram this guy, pick up this little item, heal Sam, busy day, and then we'll get this guy as well. Since there's only 6 we need to do, I'd rather go ahead and get those out the way. That's going to mean maybe one more. Grab this item, reprogram this thing. And there we go. So the bag that we need, the loot, should I say? Is that this stuff? Or is it up here in the building? So we don't have to res any more guys, so that's done. Once I grab this item, well, okay. Once I grab this item. Oh, so those guys kind of follow me, huh? That's nice. Let's go ahead and just wipe out everything here just so that it doesn't aggro later. And it looks like a pretty high density pickup. So that'll put 6 left. I guess I'm not entirely sure what we need to do. I thought this item is Crafty's tools. Yeah, they must be right above us, so okay. That's fine. Did we reprogram that thing? No, we didn't. Damn it. Let's run back over there real quick and it's gone. Okay. We need to find a ramp though to get up here. Reprogram that. We'll aggro this one as well. Maybe. There we go. Turn that off. Or silence that, should I say. And there's our ramp. So we'll just grab this, kill this guy, grab this, and run up there. Also healing sound. Oops. So that will leave us with 3 more. Also, only 3 more things to pick up. Spare parts to pick up. Alright. Something, there's a one of those sentry bots found someone. I don't think it's me, but oh, there is a bone warrior. That's weird. Okay, so evidently I grabbed Crafty's tools without realizing it. So let's figure out where we need to go next, because I'm not paying attention. We need to go a little further south. So we'll grab these items and this one right here. Aggro this guy on accident. And pick this up. Okay, so let's run back down the... Yeah, make sure that doesn't blow up. So we need to go south just a little bit. And this should be our last item we have to pick up. And then maybe our last robot. Yep, our last robot we have to program. Okay. so now we head this way. I think I can run in between these guys. Alright, so there's a horde camp. I think it's horde camp. Right over there, so we do need to be careful of that. I don't know if there's any high level faction guards up there, but you just have to be aware of the other factions, camps, and just kind of steer clear of them. Some have faction guards that are the same level, and some have them that are 110. So, excuse me. That's what we have to watch out for. Alright, so how far is this going to take us? Okay. So we do have to go way over there. Alright, well, we gotta do what we gotta do, so let's run that way. I think this is kind of overlapping group quest. Level 73 Panda with 18k health. He's flagged, but I'm not, so 18k. I don't think there's too much you could do against another player that has 3 times your health. I think a monk at this point, he's looking right at me. I think a monk at this point has all their, what do you want to call it? Spinning aheads and special kicks and whatnot, so the chance that I would have of keeping the distance from him is pretty low. Alright. So that's the other thing is, even if the faction guard, say, is your level and you're able to kill him, you're still not out of the danger because engaging in combat with that guard flags you for PvP. So you might be able to kill the guard, but then you turn around and lose to a monk that has 3 times your health. You haven't really won much. I'm just going to go on the other side of this puddle just because this is much lower risk than that camp. Those poisons hurt Sam pretty heavily, so better him than me, but still that just means I have to res him more often. Alright. So we should be getting close to the second item, which is this. So we'll slow it down, and at first I thought it had 28k health, but it was only 2800. We didn't even need to pop Bestial Wrath, to be honest. Alright, so what is this? Overcharged capacitor, that's right. I have to go back to the auction house to buy one of those. Alright. Well, since we're over here, might as well, right? I don't think there's a flight path nearby, so so we need to kill 7. It is Ziggurat. Okay. I've been wondering if it's Ziggurat or Zaggurat for the longest time. It is Ziggurat. We need to kill 7 of those. And Lost Courier. Oh, okay, so that's taking us into Dragon Blight. So yeah, let's go ahead and relieve this guy of duty. So we'll knock out these few quests, and I think we're hitting just above the 3-hour point for streaming. And we'll just go ahead and get as close as we can. We'll turn those other quests in as well. Hello. Nikki says hi. That is not good.
Sorry, Robbie.
You're in the camera. Alright, yeah, my TV just got turned off, so our monitor. There we go. Nope, you're good. You're fine. It's all good. Alright. What we'll do is we will, I think that's a safe place to call it. So, is our Hearthstone up? No. So I think we'll camp out here. And we'll wait 20 seconds. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. There's like I said, we stream every day at 6 a.m. and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So we did make it to 73, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. Thanks guys.